Hello and welcome again to our iRacing Essential Software series. In this video we're going to be taking a look, very brief look at the iRacing Friends List software, and it's just a handy little tool that you can use to easily see who's online and offline. A bit like a notification in Windows 10, if we're familiar with that concept. So this video is brought to you by Real Sim Accessories. You can check us out at simbits4u.com.au. That's Simbits, spelt S-I-M-B-I-T-S, the number 4 and the letter U.com.au, or you can reach us via our Facebook page or email us at inquiries@simbits4u.com.au. Okay, so we're just going to jump in and get straight into this. So this page is from the iRacing Members Forum. I'll copy the URL is listed in the how-to article, and it's also listed in the text of the how-to article just for clarity, because it may not give you a very good preview of the page. But yeah, this is the what the interface looks like here. So basically we can just download the current version from here and we'll save that. And there's no installer for this, so it's a little bit annoying just to get it into the right place to make it work well in Windows. But if we just open the folder up, we'll see, well, I've downloaded it a few times there. There's a zip file there, so we can just right click and extract our file. We can show the files when completed just to make it a little bit easier. And basically, if you want to just try out the software, you can double click it just from there and it will definitely work. But what we're going to do is we're just going to run through and just manually install it, so to speak, just so that we can see that process. And if you want to actually, install it, so to speak, in a permanent manner, then you can do this and have it accessible from your start menu and start bar and things like that. So the best thing to do from here, if you're going to go ahead and do that, is to firstly go to your program files folder, which is in this location on your C drive, program files x86. If you're having a little bit of trouble finding it, you can just click in here and you should be able to type in %program files x86 with another %, and you should go straight there. Oh, maybe with an underscore. Maybe with an underscore. So I'll just pop an underscore in there. Nope, a hyphen. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I know what it is. It's brackets. So yeah, look, if you're having trouble finding the program files x86, %program files in brackets x86 brackets and another % should get us there. There we go. So that's the same path. So what we can then do is we can just copy the iRacing Friends List folder that we've extracted from our earlier download and move it straight across. Okay, You need to be an administrator to be able to do this, but as long as you're an administrator, there's no problems. So then if we just double click into the folder from there, we can right click here and we should be able to pin to start and also pin to taskbar, and basically that makes the program accessible down here on our start bar now or via the start menu. If we just type iRacing, it should pop up. Obviously not. Anyway, that's not working out the way I'd hoped, so we'll just look at using it from the taskbar here. Okay, so that's basically how to install it as such, not that that's really what you're doing. So if we start the program, you'll see you just get a username and password. Now, if you don't tick remember credentials, of course, you'll have to do this every time. But if we just go ahead and log in, without ticking the box, you'll see it takes a couple of moments just to load sometimes. And there you go, you'll see that I've got a few people online that I know. So green is that they're online and actually running. Blue is that they're online recently, and then the rest of the guys will be offline here in my list. You can change some settings here that are quite straightforward. Notifications as well you can modify, and then there's just this little bit of an odd thing here about where the pop-up on the screen displays and where the location of it is. So obviously it's all reasonably straightforward, but that's how to configure it. So if we close there, you'll notice I get the pop-up down in the bottom right-hand corner here, and it's actually gone to the system tray. So from there we can open it back up or whatever, and that will actually allow notifications to pop up as you go along if something happens. So then we can close that off. So if we launch it again and log in, but this time we tick the box to remember the credentials. This isn't really a bug, it's just a bit of an idiosyncrasy with the software, I guess. Just that you can't actually easily log back in with different credentials once you've ticked to remember your credentials. So if we just close off again and relaunch it, you'll notice that this goes straight through like so, and there's no way to really sort of log out of the interface through the GUI. So what we're going to do is we're just going to close this down, and I'm going to show you how to reset it so that you can log back in as a different user if you need to at any stage as well. So just close the program, and what you want to do is go to the C drive and the users folder, and then the particular profile of the user that you need, so whoever's running it, and then if you don't see this app data folder, then you can just click in here, type a backslash and start typing app data, and the folder will come up, and just click and you should come into this area. So then just go to local and then to the iRacing friend list folder, and you can either just delete, actually you could just delete the iRacing friend list folder altogether. So we'll just go ahead and do that, right click delete, and we'll just leave that window open just to show what happens. So then when we reopen the software, we come back to our login. So we just log in again. Sorry, you've got to click the button. When we log back in, obviously it all comes up, but as soon as we close the window, you'll see in here that we get an iRacing friend list folder again, so it's actually saving some settings as you go through there. But that's that's the way to just reset it if you need to reset it and log in as someone else. So I hope you found this video informative. I hope you've found that the software might be useful for you. I've certainly found it very handy, just to, even if you're doing other things and you want to know who's online, it's great just to have running instead of having to log into the website. Just keep your eyes peeled on our website for more videos like this. Any feedback or ideas that you have for other videos, I'd be happy to hear about them so that I can put together some content that you guys enjoy and that you're finding useful. Thanks so much for your time. The button. When we log back in, obviously it all comes up, but as soon as we close the window, you'll see in here that we get an iRacing friend list folder again, so it's actually saving some settings as you go through there. But that's that's the way to just reset it if you need to reset it and log in as someone else. So I hope you found this video informative. I hope you've found that the software might be useful for you. I've certainly found it very handy, just to, even if you're doing other things and you want to know who's online, it's great just to have running instead of having to log into the website. Just keep your eyes peeled on our website for more videos like this. Any feedback or ideas that you have for other videos, I'd be happy to hear about them so that I can put together some content that you guys enjoy and that you're finding useful. Thanks so much for your time.